Team Voice is officially coming to League of Legends. Is this actually true? Voice comms abuse reporting has been added to PvE 16.5. You can also simply swap between party chat and team chat with voice comms. No way they're adding voice comms to the game. Oh my god, they're finally doing it. They're finally doing it. The big red button has been pressed. Holy shit. Okay, I have really been on the fence on this. Yeah, on one hand, I was at one point I was really against voice comms because I was afraid that the average level of toxicity and just like bad experience would only be made worse with voice comms and people would just quit the game forever, which would be bad for the player base. On the other hand, I think that when voice comms is working well, the game feels more alive. The game feels more like a community. And putting a voice and a person to a player is generally going to be a good thing, except in the case of, like, once again, really toxic people that are just going to make it for people. They're going to say racial slurs, they're going to flame, they're going to rage bait, and you're going to have an even worse experience with griefers. But I guess no one can know, right? Like, no one can know for sure how this is going to pan out. I think League is generally one of the more toxic games out there. And B, I think that League is one of the best games in the entire, in all of gaming to benefit from voice comms. So you have extreme benefit. You have extreme highs that you could get from voice comms because you get a coordination and teamwork and amazing team play that can be enabled with voice comms. And on the other end of the spectrum, you can have horrific dog enabled by voice comms because once again the community here is terrible. So how is it going to land on average? I don't know. I have to just see it. We have to just see it, right? So the fact that they're doing this, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. It could be a big revival of the game in the West, possibly, right? That's like my hopium. My hopium is that it helps revive the game in the US. But we won't know until we find out. I'm willing to give it a shot. And, everyone here, if you're listening, I hope that you can keep it in the pants in voice comms. Just try not to say useless or tilting things in voice. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. At least for me, it'll make Challenger solo queue a lot more exciting.